Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. In this video, we are going to discuss about how to use Google Gemini Pro LLM models. Okay, basically these Google Pro Gemini Pro LLM models are free, so we will use to generate the data. Okay, so we are mostly now recent times we are using generative AI and AI tools and ChatGPT. So similarly, Google has launched Gemini bot similar to ChatGPT, and Meta also launched Llama 2 similar to ChatGPT. See, if you see ChatGPT, so this is the UI for ChatGPT, right? chat.openai.com. Similarly, Google has launched Google Bot. If you type Google Bot, so it will redirect you to chat with supercharge. See, this is the Gemini dot Google dot app. Similarly, Meta has launched Llama 2. So if you type llama2.ai, this is the launched by the Meta. So Meta is like Facebook, Insta. So those are developed by the Meta. So this they have launched Llama 2. Whatever you are going to ask in the prompt, like whatever you are giving the input, so it will be generate the new content. It will generate the data. Suppose if you ask who own the cricket World Cup. So it will be generated the data. See, the most recent World Cup was the 2019 ICIC World Cup, which was the held on England vessel. Okay, so this will be generated the data. Similarly, if you are asked ChatGPT, this Google Bard also, it will be give the response. See, it will give you some different response. Okay, see, it is going to be like Men World Cup and Women World Cup. Okay, ICC Men's World Cup, ODI, and ICC Men's T20 World Cup. See, and if you are asking the ChatGPT, see, it is the ChatGPT have the data till Jan 2022. So, but see, it have that I don't have information about the winner of the most recent World Cup, the World Cup which is held ever 4 years, so that it might be have been new winners since then. I recommend to check the latest source such as news and website and official ICIC official International Cricket Council website. Okay, but this Gemini and Llama have given some response. Okay, so this will think is recent World Cup. If you are asked who won the first World Cup or first Indian World Cup, then it will give you the response. See, this is giving the response. It is won that 1975 West Indies won the tournament. Okay, they defeated Australia for the final at Lord's London on June 21st, 1975. Becomes the first ever Cricket World Cup champions. So, so in this demo, what we are going to do is, so we will use that Gemini Pro LLM models. So Gemini have three different models, like one is Ultra, another one is Pro, another one is Nano. Okay, so if you see this Ultra, Gemini Ultra, So it is the largest and most capable model for high complex tasks, and Gemini Pro is our best model for scanning across the wide range of tasks, and Gemini Nano is our most efficient model for on-device tasks. Okay. So we will going to use Gemini Pro model. So Gemini Pro has two different kinds. One is Gemini Pro, another one is Gemini Pro Vision. So Gemini Pro uh, will have only text based, and Gemini Pro Vision will support image plus text. Okay. So we are going to create one web application, and that we will upload one image. So and if you are asked anything about that image, and if you give that input to that image prompt, and it will be generate the output based on the Gemini Pro LLM models. Okay. So what it will do, as soon as you have uploaded the image and give the input prompt, and it will be converted in the bytes, and this this Gemini Pro LLM models two inputs, one is image and the prompt, and so this it will be gives to that model, and it will be generate the response. We will see the practical demo. Okay. So here we are using the Streamlit for developing a web application. Okay. Streamlit, it is a basically open source Python library that is used to create web applications. So it doesn't require any coding knowledge required, but so basically this Streamlit will going to be created. So it doesn't require the web application knowledge. So basically it will be created dashboards kind of thing. And so the Gemini API is giving to access to the large latest and generative AI models from the Google. So it will be supported different languages, and we are going to use Python in our demo. Okay, here the quick access how to use the API key and what are the prerequisites. Okay, it is a quick demonstrator how to use Python SDK for Gemini API, which gives the access Google Gemini large language models. Okay, the setup your deployment environment, API key, and generate text response and text inputs. Okay, so it is required like Python 3.9 and install Jupyter and run notebook. So I'm going to first one is install the Python SDK. So we need to import this library Google Generative AI. This library it is required, and the same whatever the demo, and I'm going to install on my local machine. So in my local machine the Python is installed. So let me create one new repository, Gemini Pro. This is the repository, and if you type code dot, so it will be open in Visual Studio, and if you check Python version, Python hyphen version. See, I have installed Python 3.11, so it's required 3.9 and above. Okay, so first we will create a one file called requirements dot txt. So in this requirements.txt, what it is required library Google Generative AI. Okay, the another one is Streamlit. The same code it is available in my repository. So another one is Streamlit. So this it is going to be created web applications. So once you have these two requirements imported libraries, so what you need to do, you have to install pip install -r requirements dot txt. So in my mission already installed these two, Google Generative AI and Streamlit. So it's saying that's why already satisfied. Okay. So what you need to do, you need to generate a API key. Okay. This, if you scroll down, it is asking to set up your API key. Okay. This is the link you have to use to generate API key. So it will redirect it to aistudio.google.com/app API key. So you need only that Google account and you have the account created using your Gmail. So once you have created the account and you have to generate a API key. This Google Pro is free, so you have to generate the key. Let me delete my existing key and create key. So, and I'm copying this key. See, use this API key securely. Do not share them or embedded into the code in the public can view. Okay. So once this demo is completed, I will delete my this key. And so what I need to do, I'm creating one environment variable on this mission. So dot env, and I will store this key into a variable. So the variable name I'm going to give is Google API key. So I'm assigning this key into variable. Okay, I have done this step. So now I need to load this environment also. So I just wanted in requirement.txt, I just need to add python hyphen dot env. So it will be load this library also. See, same, I have added python hyphen dot env. So I just need to run again pip install hyphen r requirements.txt. It will load that environment variable also. Now this is done. So now you have to write the code. You have to do to create one file app.py. So I have code ready. I will explain that. I will copy paste that code. App.py. So first we are importing the required libraries. Okay. From .env import the load environment. So it is required the key. So it will be load the environment variable from the .env and import the streamlit as a stream st. So this streamlit is help to create dashboards and import OS. So this imported all the required environment variables and from PIL import images. So we are going to upload the images and import Google.generative AI as a Gen AI. So first we are configuring the key, okay, and this function now then we are creating the function Gemini get Gemini response. Okay, this response it is required. We are passing three input parameters. One is input. This input is to that LLM models and that image which we are going to upload the image and the prompt which are giving the input prompt. Okay, and We are calling this Gemini Pro model, Gemini Pro Vision model. See, if you see this documentation, see the list of models now ready to call the Gemini API. It uses the list models to see the available Gemini models. One is Pro model, another one is Pro version model. This is for text only prompts, and this is for text and image prompts. See, now whatever the response which we are giving, like it is a list format. One is input, image, and prompt. Okay, and it will give you the response dot text. Now once this function is created, we are going to create one more function, input image setup. So what we are going to do is we are uploading the file. Okay, so if upload file is not none, so what it will do, it will convert that image into bytes, and it will get the values, and image, it will be passed to mem type and data. Okay, and it will return that the response. And so these two we are giving to that LLM model. So once that is done, then we are initializing that streamlit app. So we are set up that function, so we are giving that name, page title, invoice extractor, or any name you can give. So streamlit header, Gemini application, and input, we are giving input type and the keys, and we are uploading the images. So this application will support JPG and JPG and PNG formatted. Once upload file is not none, and we are going to give the data and that image. And if you are asking something, tell me about that invoice. Okay, so once you have clicked that button submitted, so we are going to give that input prompt also. So we are telling to that prompt like you are an expert to understanding invoices, or you will be receive input images as invoices, and you will have to answer the questions based on the input image. So once you have submitted that button, okay, so it will be generate the response. The input prompt, this is the prompt and the image data and the input which you are giving that prompt. Okay, so this is the simple application. The same code I have uploaded into GitHub, so you can use for your testing purpose. Okay, so once this code is done, okay, so what you need to do, you have to run the code, so it will be deployed and you will be able to see from the UI. So the command is strem streamlit run app.py. This is the command to run the Python application. See, so this is the streamlit app web application. So it will ask to browse the file. So it will be limited to 100 MB, and it will support at JPG, JPG, and PNG. And if you have any files, like suppose this is the file, okay, and the prompt which you are asking, input prompt. Suppose if I'm asking what is chef, okay, and if you ask tell me about this invoice, see it will be generated, it is running, so it will be generated the data. See, Chef is a tool that helps to automate configuration of your application infrastructure, and it is used to simple DNS. So something response it is generated and giving. Similarly, if you ask anything about Jenkins, so what is Jenkins? And if you click tell me about this invoice, see It is ACI CD tool. Simply, it is giving continuous integration, continuous deployment tool. If you ask who built this image, see this image was built by Datadog. Okay. So like this, if I have uploaded any the PNG and JPG images, so it will give you the response. See, if you are asked, this is the another image. So if you ask anything about total tax and tax rate, something I am asking. See, subtotal and total tax. And if you are asking about this image, see, it is giving that tax is 3.4 and that subtotal is this amount. Okay. So something it is giving that response based on the images that you are uploading. So what we are did is like we used that Gemini Pro LLM model to generate the response, and this Gemini Pro LLM model it is required image and prompt. Okay, that prompt also prompt template we set up here like so. This is the prompt template which we are giving. Okay, and so once this is we have given and we have submitted, and it will generate the output. So that's all about in this session. If you like the video, please share and subscribe. Thanks for watching.